Welcome everyone to the Nintendo Show, Ep.04. My name is Devin Moon, and with me, the man with the legendary beard. If you still have it, I don't know. I saw it, and I said, that's a man with a legendary beard. Trevor Payne.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Oh, man, and is it legendary? It's still growing, baby. I'm growing this thing to my knees.
Nice.
No, it's really not that long. But hey,
it's pretty good.
Since we started a beard podcast, this is the beard podcast that we're doing, right?
Yeah, this is our beard episode. Actually, it's full-on beard cast from now on.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're switching the Nintendo Show. It should be different.
Okay, so this is what I do every morning. You got to put in the beard oil. You got to, and then you put some round brush. I brush it with a boar bristle brush, and then I put in some balm.
Not horse hair?
No, you got to go boar, dude.
Hair. Okay, boar. I got to go boar. Interesting. boar. I'm writing this down. Boar hair? Boar bristle.
Boar bristle.
Where do you find the boar bristle? You take it from a boar?
You just go out into the wild. It's really easy.
Seems like a manly thing to do.
Dude,
I feel like if you have a beard, you got to do this. You must find a boar and bristle that boar's hair. We're going.
This is a great start.
It's a good start. Nintendo Show. Guys, this is a weird one. This is not a normal episode, if you could tell by our weird goofiness. Just a heads up for all of you new and old listeners, which is not very old because we're on our 4th episode. The normal layout is out. We're not doing it because I'm leaving. I'm going to see witches in Salem, so it doesn't matter. So there's going to be no news. No who did it better. No, no countdown to Halloween's. Nothing. You're getting some sweet fan questions. That was what we're going to focus on. So we will return to the normal format. It will come back. It's just we're giving you this a little extra so you don't feel lost without us for a week. So
yeah, we love you.
That's all. Yeah, we love you. Just giving you a little love. And since we love you, this is a fan question special. We're going all fan questions on this bad boy. We're going to start it off with Skilltron64, who asks, if Nintendo made an N64 Classic, what games would you like to see on it, and how many would you expect?
As far as like games, like how many games would we expect on it?
How many games would you expect on this thing?
So all right, real quick, Dev,
did you less, right?
Do you have like the NES and SNES Classic?
I got the SNES Classic.
Very nice, very nice.
Not the NES. Do you have the NES?
They are cute, adorable little things. Yes. So I have both of them. Love them. I never play them, but they look beautiful on the shelf. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm with you on that one. I was going to get the NES, but I didn't. And it was going through the whole in and out kind of thing. Like it's not in stores, it's out of stores. And so I missed it, and I didn't care to actually get it when I was here. And SNES, and by the way, listen, I know I'm a Nintendo show, and I'm going to say something controversial.
Oh no,
the NES, not great games on the NES. Kind of, probably the worst ones.
Ooh.
The worst Nintendo games. I know
Devin.
That's hard. And listen, I know is Mega Man on there?
Yeah, it is.
Am I hurting your feelings? Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Listen, maybe I'm being a little harsh.
Oh my gosh, Devin, we are losing listeners as you talk.
I know I'm being a little
back right now.
Okay, I'm sorry. I need to be bathed in the waters of Nintendo.
Yeah, we gotta
get rid of my sins.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, so you're not a fan of NES.
Not a big fan. I think Zelda's worse there. I think Mario's worse there. I think Metroid's worse there. Every Nintendo game is worse on Nintendo's first system.
Hey, tell me what's on your mind.
Listen, Super Nintendo made it happen. You got stories. You got the better looks. It's just better. Listen, I'm not saying all of them. Mega Man. I understand. I'm not going to fight the Mega Man audience. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to lose. I'm not a Mega Man guy, but I know it's a good game, and I'm not going to give it trash. So I'll give you that. Mega Man's great, and that maybe makes it a good console by itself. But I'm just saying the Nintendo games, the SNES is where it actually started. For goodness.
So okay. So
I'm sorry I shocked you. I probably shouldn't have said the things I said, but I did. I did.
So I mean, sorry. Maybe. Well, this is coming from a Sega fanboy, so like, you know. Oh shoot! Yeah, I said it. You say those words, I'll say these words back at you, homeboy. You over there with your little Sega black box, like, oh, I'm hardcore. I got Sonic. He runs fast.
We got blood too. Hey, we got blood. And we got that stupid Beast game with the 3 people that really sucked.
And a really cool volume controller on the console.
Yeah, and our controller was rounded. No, dude, our Sega Blue. But I'll tell you what. I'm just saying it's not as good as Super Nintendo. That's all. That's all. Even when you go play them on your Switch, if you come back to me and tell me that Mario 1 is better than 3, well, not 3. Mario 3 is better than World, that maybe. But visually, no, we're not even close.
Better than World.
You think so?
Oh, dude. So I don't know. Like, they're both amazing games. I love them very much.
It's both good.
3 is the one that I always want to go back and play. So
no, listen, 3 was good actually. That was actually surprisingly good. I'm okay. I'm sorry.
So you are wrong, and Mega Man's fantastic. There's so many good RPGs on there. Metroid
That's true, but hold on, Trev. Not all of them are that good. I'm saying the SNES RPGs were better.
No, you're right.
That's all.
Hey, I just wanted to stand up for them nesters out there. You know what I mean? So
I don't want to hurt our old audience here with serious trauma. Our geriatric group. Get them canes out because it's going to be a sad day. There was a movie. There was a movie where I watched as a kid, and a guy would open a door and just kill people with, like, old women with a cane. And I think it was a Stephen King movie. And what did he say? I can't remember, but he always had a slogan. And he would open it, and it was hilarious. And he would smash old people with a cane. Anyways,
what
Nintendo
are you
64.
talking about? Okay. All right. Nix the last 5 minutes of what we were just saying. Let's go back to the question.
I'll edit that part out. So here's the deal. The Nintendo 64. I think so. Each one had less, right? The NES, I think, had more than the SNES.
Yeah, it had like 30 or something, and then the SNES had 21.
Like 20, yeah. So I'd figure that the 64 were probably running into like 10 or 15 territory, somewhere around there, maybe.
Yeah. Well, and then also
it's probably more work.
It's probably more work, and then also there weren't that many wonderful, great games on it.
10. Hey. Now who's talking trash?
I'm saying it, dude.
Now who's talking trash, mister?
Oh, I'll talk trash.
I'll tell you something. You know what has a better Mario game? Mario 64 is a better Mario game than the Mario on your little
don't even
Nintendo
know if I could say
NES.
That. I think you're wrong.
And Trev.
Yeah, dude.
You're hurting our millennial audience.
They get hurt about everything, so it's fine. Hey, you know what? Technically, we are millennials, so just let you know.
You're on the cusp, aren't you?
Yeah, dude.
You're like on the very edge of that bad boy.
I was a founding father, all right? I was a founding father of that millennial squad.
You're the founding father of tears. Now, listen, all I got to say is that yes, you're totally right. There was like 10 games.
Yeah, there'd be a handful. And then I think also like just getting the licensing rights to some of these games that were done by third parties. I just don't know if we would really get all the games that we would want. I don't know. Let's run a quick, what do you think? Like, obviously Mario 64 would be on there.
Mario 64.
Mario
Zelda.
Kart.
Mario Kart. Yeah, Mario 60 Kart.
Would they
64.
put both Zeldas though? Ocarina and Majora's?
I don't think so. On the last one,
no,
they had Zelda 2, didn't they? And Zelda.
Oh, they did. You're right.
Yeah, I bet they would do both.
I guess why not? Because they don't have very many.
Yeah, that's one they own, so they could do both of those. I would like to see Blast Corps, but that's a rare property.
Oh my gosh! You know what? I could totally see them figuring something out. Like, I think that would be
something
cool
with Microsoft,
even though
maybe.
That game's not the best, but
it's not great. But it's like I have memories with it. I would say like a lot of the rare. So the hard part is like a lot of these games are rare games.
Yeah, but you got to remember Nintendo and Microsoft are like playing super nice.
That's true. So they could probably get those since Banjo's and Smash. So it's
they can probably get Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah,
probably Donkey Kong 64.
Yeah, probably Tooie. I bet we could get Tooie.
Oh, dude, I want. Oh my gosh, what is it called? Diddy Kong Racing.
Diddy Kong Racing. I was going to say that. In my opinion, better than Mario Kart.
Okay, good.
Wow,
I'm glad that we're on the same page there, dude.
we're saying some hurtful things, but listen, the truth hurts, and that is a sexy game. You had flying, you had a whole bunch of things. That game rocked.
It was
So
really cool.
Diddy Kong Racing was really good.
Definitely Pokemon Snap. Throw some Snap in there.
Pokemon Snap. Not for me, but I know everyone else loves it, so we'll do that.
Yeah.
There was a Pokemon Rumble, wasn't there? Some kind of fighting game.
Oh my gosh, I can't remember.
Is that worth
You know
it?
what? I think it was like that wrestling game, WWF Ultimate Fighter. What? I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, yes.
Do you remember that wrestling game?
Yes.
So
The
I was
WWE
never
games are so good.
I was
Yes.
never into wrestling, but for
Me
some
either.
reason we played that game nonstop, and it was fantastic.
Yep. Nope, you're
So,
right. That game is so
Rey
good.
Mysterio, my boy, dude.
Dude, so good. Just smashing some chairs over your friends. Good times. I
Yeah.
love that game.
I want to see
Obviously, you would
Pod
get
Racer,
Smash Brother. Pod Racer would be cool.
Racer,
Smash Brothers.
Oh, dude, why didn't? Wow,
The
that took
original?
us a while to remember that. Okay,
Yep. It's just so far back. There was like 8 characters back then.
dude,
but
it
yeah,
was
that would be
pure.
good.
You know what I mean?
It was pure. It was the straight
Pure
it was the
garbage.
straight-
No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa. It was the pure white stuff. Snow. What else, Trev? There's something.
I swear,
Was Animal Crossing a GameCube or a 64?
GameCube.
Okay, because I
Not
felt
on
like it was
64, if I
I felt
remember.
I felt like they tried to make it for 64. Or I heard that as a myth or something.
I don't think
What
so.
else?
Honestly, Snowboard Kids.
Dude, yeah, 1080p.
Yeah,
that would be
cool.
good. Wave Racer. What are we
dude,
thinking?
Wave Racer has to be on there, 'cause that was
Racer has to
one
be.
of those launch titles, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
they
think
probably have Pilot Wings.
Pilot Wings. Yep. F-Zero would
Yeah.
be in there, I think. No Metroid in this nastiness. What's that about?
I know, it's jacked up, dude.
It is.
I don't know. I think that's our list.
That's a good
I think
list.
we nailed
That's a
it,
good
dude.
list.
Good list.
Yep. We're calling it.
They're gonna put 15 on there. That's okay. Mark this date.
Yep.
15.
We are
15. If I
putting
get
money on this right
15,
now.
Devin gives me $1,000.
No. That was my guess at the beginning. What are you trying
Nah,
to do
dude.
to me?
Sorry, I'm claiming it.
Yikes.
Yeah,
Hey,
I said it
everyone
first.
go back to the tape. You tell me who said 15 first, and then
Oh,
we'll
did you
go
really?
from there.
Oh, shoot.
I
Okay.
think I did. I might have said
Alright.
10 to
You
15,
weasel.
actually.
Plus, you know,
No,
you're just
you're
going to go
right.
back and edit it out, so it's fine. Whatever.
Yeah, I just changed your changed your voice.
We got Big China over here
Devin
doing some
says-
censoring.
If Devin says 10, yeah, I'll be changing your voice. Don't worry about it. I'll try to copy you.
Okay, cool.
No, you're right. Because I think I said 10 to 15. I'll give it to you. But I
Cool.
don't know if I'll give you $1,000. But
right.
15, I think, is definitely what we're leaning into. If we get 20, that'd be great.
Deal.
I think if we get third parties in there, I think it's possible to get to 20. We could get Castlevania 64 in there. That's a
Oh,
horrible game that you can play.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. But you know what? What it's going to be is just another little thing that sits on my shelf. So, I mean, I don't know how excited I am about it, to be honest.
Yeah, me either. But I actually might play some, but very few. That controller will be hard to go back to. That is all I got to say to that. All right. Thank you, Skeletron64. Golden Sand /ask, will we see any more Wii U ports coming to the Switch? I'm especially interested in ports of Super Mario 3D World, Pikmin 3, and the Zelda HD games. Yes, no, maybe so. What do you think?
Yeah,
Trev?
they've ported almost everything else at this point, so they might as
Yeah.
well bring those as well.
Might
Plus-
as well end it. Yeah.
Yeah, like just bring the whole library over, and then the world can forget about the Wii U, which is kind of sad because I like the Wii U, you know.
I
but
do too.
The thing is like bring everything to Switch. Might as well.
yeah, and I mean when you compare it to the Switch, yeah, it's nothing to write home about. But I liked parts of the Wii U. I think Mario Maker plays nicer on the Wii U. I give it that.
Absolutely. I think so,
but
I think we will see Super Mario 3D World.
I think
Pikmin
so too.
3,
I would even
course.
say that might even come in the winter. I have a feeling it might.
Of this year?
Of the coming January of next year.
Oh shoot!
Something
I could
like that.
You know what? During like maybe the downtime for Nintendo
Yeah.
releases, and
Well, just
they
kind
throw
of
that
taking
bad boy out there.
Yeah, taking that same Mario spot that it did last time, like they did the Wii U 2D,
Mm-hmm.
whatever that's called, the new Mario Brothers there. I think in January, I think they could do 3D World around then. Anyways,
Cool. You know, what? I think that's
Pikmin,
good.
Yeah, Pikmin 3. They'll port it, I bet. Zelda HD games, I hope so. For some reason, I feel like they're going to hold out on those, but
Dude, they
just
need
'cause I
to
want 'em.
bring Wind Waker over. That would be great.
I know. Just because I want them, I feel like they're going to hold out, but we'll see. But
that's how they get you, dude.
They must bring those because those are the holdouts. There's a few, well, not many. I think that's about it that I would care about.
Xenoblade.
Oh,
there's the Xenoblade Chronicles X or whatever.
I missed that one, but it's a good one, right?
I want that to come over. I think that would be great.
I could see that one going.
Yeah, why not?
They're doing Xenoblade already, the Wii game.
Exactly.
Might as well put X
bring over
Yeah,
X, and that was like one of the last big games to really come out on Wii U, and I think that would be a cool one to bring. But other than that, I can't really think of anything else.
I know.
I'm probably
I think
missing something.
It's because they even got the weird one like FF hashtag
the Tokyo
Drift
session, Tokyo Drift, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yep. So good. Thank you, Golden Sand / Quick and short. Auto Moderator 1 asks, what games have you guys been playing? I know you usually don't talk about the games you've been playing, but what can I say? I'm curious. What have you been playing, Trev?
Oh my gosh. I guess this is the Nintendo show, but I've been playing League of Legends for the first time ever.
Oh, really? Are you enjoying it?
Surprisingly, yeah. Like I've had a friend at work convince me to try it, and I decided to go in. Because I remember trying this game like 5 years ago, and I remember getting trash talked on like crazy. Like people were so rude, and I'm like, because obviously I was trying to figure it out, and they were saying some things I still can remember, and I don't even think I want to repeat them. But no, it was really fun. So I've been going back into that, which has been really fun. But right now I'm still moving through Dragon Quest 11. I love that game. That game is just it's
how many hours are you in on that bad boy?
I think I'm around like 40 something.
40, nice.
Yeah, I'm cranking through, man.
Is it 100 hour? I think
somewhere around probably around like 60, 70, somewhere around there. You probably easily could do 100, but I don't. I usually towards the end I'm like, I just got to get this done.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
What about you, dude?
For those long ones, it's like that. For me, I've been playing the Killer Queen Black. Been loving it.
Okay.
Lots of good So when I get home, when I have the online, I've been playing Killer Queen Black. When I'm going out into the world, I've been playing Ori and the Blind Forest.
Ooh, nice.
That game's amazing.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
not usually a Metroid guy, like a Metroidvania. I don't know why we call it. By the way, let's not call it Metroidvania.
Yeah.
Like Castlevania. When did Castlevania Symphony of the Night come out? I don't know when. I will look. I want to look it up because I'm telling you, I feel like it was years after Super Metroid.
It was.
Let's just call it a Metroid, huh? No Metroid.
A Metroid-like?
Metroid-like. We don't give Vanias.
Get out of here.
They don't need it. Get out of here. You copied. It's a great game, though. That Castlevania game is awesome. Yeah. Speaking of awesome, though, Ori and the Blind Forest, guys, visually, oh my bloody, like it looks so good. It plays at 60 frames per second. It's smooth as butter. The animation is amazing. It's a nice Metroidvania. And I did it. You did it. You did
what you vowed you would never do.
I'm a real bad boy now. It's a nice Metroid-like because it kind of, you don't have to do too much backtracking in a way that you're like, oh, I've been here before. It kind of flows really nicely, at least so far that I've played, from one area to the next. You do some backtracking, obviously, and you get power-ups to get to the places you haven't gone to, and it's all there. It just feels like it's better paced than other games that I've played. Like I really love, not Undertale. What's with the bugs and it's white and black.
Why am I having a hard time with this? I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes. Oh my gosh, this is bad.
This is bad.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh.
With the bugs, you got
Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight. You got the little poker stick.
Oh man, that was bad. Hollow Knight, guys. It's hard to be on a podcast sometimes because your brain, it just blanks and you're like, game.
Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing.
I like game. What is game? Hollow Knight, I feel like is really good, but it is like I played 30 hours and I still am not done with that game. This one, I feel like I'll be done in probably 10 hours and it will be perfect.
And the story
so I'm really
is
enjoying
cool for one of those games. And like, it's heart wrenching. Like at the start, dude, don't tell me that you almost like drew a tear, man. Like, It's so
And
good. And like atmospheric, the
yeah.
music, like everything is just, it just pulls you in. It's such a just
Yeah.
delight of a game.
Yeah,
It is
it's
brilliant.
got it'll tug at the heartstrings. It's beautiful. Music is like really orchestrated and swells. It's beautiful stuff.
Hey,
Go get
real
that
quick,
game, guys.
have you gotten to the part with like the tree, when you're going up the tree
with the water?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. How intense was that?
So hard and good.
So hard,
so
but like
good.
you feel like just a freaking champion when you like get
when you
through it.
Pop up
my
that
gosh.
bad boy. I know. Yeah. That's such a good game. Okay.
Dude, good game, dude.
If you haven't, you must. And let's try to get more sales on the Nintendo Switch than the Xbox. That's what my hope is. So we get more Xbox games on this Switch. Marth5454 asks, with the new generations of consoles coming out, do you think Nintendo should scrap the Switch Pro in favor of a new console to compete with the newest consoles from both PlayStation and Xbox? So this is, of course, based off the rumor of a Switch Pro. And basically, I think they have some proof saying, like, I think the company that was helping with the screens for the new Switch or whatever, that they were talking about, oh yeah, we actually signed a deal with Nintendo. So there is a new Switch of some sort coming.
Interesting.
And people are assuming it's a Pro because it's a better screen and it's not any of the screens that came from the Lite or the newer Switch. So
will it be a Pro, or are they working on like the,
or are they going new
successor, the Switch 2 or whatever, so the Switchblade?
Yeah, like yeah, like I said, I think last time we talked about this, I think as far as like a new console, I hope it's not a console in the market that they're just a box and that they're competing in the way that's like, hey, we also have the same visual fidelity as you.
Yep. I agree.
That's
think
not interesting enough. It's not going to get you in the conversation, and it hasn't.
No.
So,
and you know what? What they're doing is working for them, and I think they should really just stick with what they're doing.
Yep.
And I do want a more powerful unit. I want something that can push out a higher resolution, and just be a little bit better around performance. Like that would be cool. So like I would like anytime there's that new gadget. Like of course I really want it. Like I would love a new Switch that is more capable. But I had a friend, he listened to the podcast a couple weeks ago. His name's Landon. Awesome dude. Shout out to Landon, my homeboy.
Landon. What's up,
Lando? So he messaged me. He's like, dude, when you guys were talking about like the Switch and its successor and things like that, and he's like, there are laptops where, like, for instance, the Razer laptops that when you get it home, you plug it into this box, and this box has a video card in it, and then it runs more like a desktop. So it's almost like you have the portability of the laptop, but then when you dock it, now you're running with like desktop performance because you're using the processor and everything inside the laptop, and then you have the box with like the GPU and everything. Like it would be kind of cool if Nintendo made a dock that had some beefy components in it that maybe make it perform better when it's docked, so you can get a little bit higher fidelity, but then when you undock it, you drop to a lower resolution and whatever. I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah, I think that was the rumor a long time ago when the Switch wasn't even a Switch. And I think a lot of people believed that, yes, when they saw the dock for the first time, I think they were like, oh, I think that
there's got to be some goodies
more
in there,
GPU
right?
or something.
Yeah.
But then when we got it, we were like, oh, it's a plastic thing that scrapes your screen real good.
That's a good selling feature.
I mean, it's the feature you need to get new Switches.
Yeah, exactly.
So no, it's I hope, I don't know if they fix that, but anyways, yes, I think that'd be cool if that was like a thing that they did. They made the console part like that. I think the only problem would be, well, I guess if the software could like downgrade in a decent way, it would be perfectly fine. So I think it would be cool. I'd be down for it.
I think it'd be interesting.
Yeah, for me, it's going to be a Switch. Whatever it is, it's got to be a Switch. Like we said, I think it's the new iPhone-like device that we will see several versions of.
Yeah, I think we'll see a lot of iterations.
Too good of an idea. N64 Chad asks, last question, by the way, will Nintendo ever give us Mario Odyssey DLC, or will they just make a new Mario game? why haven't we seen this new DLC that everyone? So this game was like a home run for DLC, Trev. Like,
right?
If any game should have DLC, it's the game where you basically just fly around to another world, and do a new map. Like,
and then like there's no like cohesion between them all. Like they're all just separate, completely weird, different things.
They're so random. You're like, once you're chilling with some forks, and the other one you're chilling with mermaids.
Yeah, and then the one you're in like a New York City looking place with like humans, and you're this freaky little Mario guy.
And it makes you question your existence.
Yeah,
in a Mario world. So and that's it's weird.
Do you think that there's going to be a DLC? Like, what's your hot?
Dude, I think it's too far. It's too far removed. Like, if they were going to do it, it should have been this year. And they had too much going on this year. And I feel like if you do it next year, you're like, now?
Yeah, it seems like a little bit like, it's a little too old, I think, at this point.
Was that the same year as the Switch launch?
Yeah,
Odyssey?
And that
it was the Christmas of that year, wasn't it?
And yeah, so that year they had Zelda Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey. Like, they started the Switch off with a bang.
Yeah.
Like, shoot.
Yeah, they did.
I don't think we'll get DLC. I think we'll get another Mario game, but I honestly don't even know if we will get a new, like, proper
Odyssey?
Mario game. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get another Odyssey type. I think we might get, like, we were talking, whatever podcast we were talking about. No, that was earlier with like Super Mario 3D World remake. We might get like maybe a new 2D,
like
something like that.
Okay, I could see that. Yeah, I imagine we will get a new 2D. I also think we'll probably get a new 3D in the same vein as Odyssey. If there's a game that could have a sequel, I could see Odyssey being one. In my opinion, I think it'll be Odyssey 2, and it will be like Galaxy and Galaxy 2. Just because I feel like they'll just use the same graphic engine and stuff, and just use the idea of going around the world and stuff. Maybe you'll have Peach this time as like a playable character, and do like her and her Cappy version. I don't know. You can mix it up, but I feel like it will be a second game in the Odyssey series sometime down the line. Especially if it's next year. If it's next year, I guarantee it will be an Odyssey 2 game. If we're going past that, you might be right, where we're getting not an Odyssey game, but like a totally different Mario game. It just seemed like it did pretty well. It seems weird that they would just get rid of it, but Mario does that, so it's not like
I know. It seems like they would have struck while the iron was hot, and put out some new worlds to download, and people, throw an extra $10-15 or whatever per world, or I don't know, but like I think that would have been a cool opportunity. And there hasn't, like, correct me if I'm wrong, there hasn't been another Mario game with like DLC, right? Like additional levels and stuff like that.
So
I mean, besides like the side-scroller Mario Wii U, where they added those Luigi levels, so that was technically DLC.
Oh, that's true. Luigi, the year of Luigi.
The year of the Luigi. Oh man,
that was a year, and it was the only game on the Wii U.
That poor.
That was a sad year.
Oh,
why did they do? Whoa.
Why did they have to do Luigi like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, they didn't. They did not do that boy solid on that one.
They're throwing that boy out there just in the mud. I felt so bad for him.
That was a good extension, however, but yeah, they did throw that bad boy out. That's the only DLC I can think, but that wasn't like a DLC in the vein we were thinking of. That was more like, go buy the game at your local GameStop. This I was thinking more of like, it's DLC.
Yeah.
Go get it.
I don't know.
It's a new world. Anyways, it's weird. It's strange. I don't know why they did it. And my only idea is why they haven't. It's because they're making a second one. So that is it for the questions,
cool.
Our fan questions special. Everyone, thank you for listening to the Nintendo Show. We are big fans of you. If you did not know, we love you severely.
Very much.
To a fault, maybe. If you love us also, please give us some likes, some comments on that sweet iTunes page. Give us some 5-star reviews. That would help us out a lot. Be sure to show it to your friends if they like video games, especially Nintendo. Even if they don't like Nintendo, come over, send them our way. We definitely could use the audience, and especially since we're growing, it does help out a lot. And we just want to be your buddies, your friends, have some good times, get to make a podcast that you guys enjoy. So
I just want to party inside your ear hole.
who doesn't? You guys have wonderful ear holes, and we're here to party in them.
Yes. Well, weird.
It's always great when you talk about someone's body holes, Trev. But I'm very proud of you.
It's kind of my go-to.
So let's end it on that. Thanks for
derailed us so bad.
Like, subscribe, ear holes. Thanks.
We love you. Bye.
Dig my hole, you build a wall. I dig my hole, you build a wall. One day that wall is gonna fall. Gonna build that city on a hill. That city on a hill. Someday those tears are gonna spill. So build that wall and build it strong, 'cause we'll be there for too long. Gonna build that wall up to the sky. Gonna build that wall up to the sky. Someday your bird is gonna fly. Gonna build that wall until it's done. Gonna build that wall until